Welcome to the Weekly Files, your one stop for major headlines around the world. Let's get right into it. Mass stabbing at Traverse City Walmart, 11 injured, suspect in custody. Traverse City, MI July 26, 2025. A horrifying mass stabbing unfolded on Saturday afternoon at a Walmart store in Traverse City, northern Michigan, leaving 11 people wounded in what law enforcement describes as a random attack incident. Overview. Around 4:45 p.m. local time, a 42-year-old Michigan resident allegedly entered the store armed with a folding knife. He began stabbing shoppers at random, striking victims in multiple areas, especially near the checkout section. The act was deemed random and unprovoked by the Grand Traverse County Sheriff's Office. Within minutes, a sheriff's deputy, aided by brave civilians, including one armed bystander, detained the attacker before police formally arrived. Victims and medical response. Among the 11 victims, 6 remain in critical condition, while the other 5 are seriously injured, all transported to Munson Medical Center, northern Michigan's largest hospital. Munson Healthcare acknowledged the surge in emergency room volume following the attack and thanked first responders and medical staff for their swift action, investigation, and official response. The Michigan State Police and the Grand Traverse County Sheriff's Office are leading the criminal investigation. Federal representatives, including the FBI, are also on scene to offer support. Walmart issued a statement affirming its full cooperation with law enforcement and condemning violence, emphasizing that such incidents are unacceptable. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer expressed condolences to the victims and praised the rapid response of law enforcement and community members. Context: Traverse City, situated approximately 255 miles northwest of Detroit. Traverse City is known for its tranquil lakeside tourism and is not typically associated with violent crime, making this incident particularly shocking for the community. Billy Joel surpasses 115 million accuses. Obama administration of manufacturing Russiagate sparks sharp backlash. Washington, D.C., July 23, 2025. In a highly contentious move, Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard has declassified a 2020 House Intelligence Committee report, asserting it unveils how the Obama administration knowingly fabricated claims of Russian interference in the 2016 U.S. presidential election with the apparent aim of delegitimizing Donald Trump's victory. The allegation, a treasonous conspiracy. During a July 23 White House press briefing, Gabbard declared the report exposes a deliberate effort by former President Obama and his intelligence leadership, including former Dean II James Clapper, CIA Director John Brennan, and FBI Director James Comey, to undermine Trump. She described the maneuver as egregious weaponization and politicization of intelligence amounting to a years-long coup against Trump's presidency. She called for criminal investigations, stating all involved officials must be investigated and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, and has referred the documents to the Department of Justice for further action. What the declassified report found: while it acknowledged Russian efforts to influence public sentiment via social media, the report concluded that key intelligence assessments, like the claim Putin personally wanted Trump to win, relied on a single biased source and lacked substantiation. The report suggested earlier intelligence reviews had correctly concluded that Russia did not hack voter infrastructure. Claims to the contrary were added only later under leadership pressure. Gabbard characterized the intelligence shift as politically motivated misdirection, not factual revision, pushback, and criticism. Gabbard's narrative drew swift and powerful rebuttals. Former CIA official Susan Miller, a key figure in the Mueller investigation, strongly rejected Gabbard's allegations. She affirmed that intelligence teams found substantial evidence of Russian interference and saw no political pressure influencing their conclusions. John Bolton, former National Security Advisor, accused Gabbard of distorting evidence and using flimsy reporting to fuel political distractions. He argued her allegations lacked credible support and served partisan purposes. Focusing on timing, critics pointed out that Gabbard's declassification came alongside GOP retreats from Washington amid stalled debates over the Jeffrey Epstein files, interpreting the move as a strategic diversion from the administration's current controversies. Meanwhile, Democrats called out the release process itself as potentially endangering intelligence methods and undermining institutional norms, broader context, and consequences. A bipartisan Senate Intelligence Committee concluded in 2020 that Russia did indeed attempt to influence the 2016 election while stopping short of affirming direct collusion or vote tampering. Gabbard's assertions diverge sharply from long-standing intelligence consensus and fact-based critiques of policy decisions made during the Obama era. In tandem, Attorney General Pam Bondi has launched a Dodge strike force to assess whether criminal charges should be pursued based on the new disclosures, though legal experts note presidential immunity and procedural hurdles could make prosecution unfeasible. Summary: Gabbard has declassified a GOP House report claiming the Obama administration manufactured intelligence to support a false Trump-Russia narrative. She alleges a treasonous conspiracy and seeks Dodge investigations, former intelligence professionals and bipartisan committees reject her claims, emphasizing tangible evidence of interference and decrying the politicization of intelligence. Legal, political, and security experts warn that declassification may jeopardize national security norms, and judicial avenues remain uncertain. The controversy underscores broader political battles over intelligence credibility and the role of national security in partisan agendas. As more documents and responses emerge, the debate over what truly happened into 016 and how it's being portrayed today remains sharply divided. For killed in Midtown Manhattan office tower shooting, including NIPT officer, New York City. July 28, 2025, a mass shooting at an office tower located at 345 Park Avenue, home to prominent organizations like Blackstone, Deutsche Bank, KPMG, and the NFL headquarters. Left for dead, including an off-duty NIPT officer, and injured others before the gunman took his own life. Chaos at 6:30 p.m. The attack began around 6:30 p.m. in the building's lobby. The gunman, identified by multiple sources as 27-year-old Shane Tamura from Las Vegas, was heavily armed, wearing a bulletproof vest, and wielding an AR-style rifle outfitted with a silencer. Casualties and sacrifice victims included Officer Didrol Islam, and NIPT police officer working private security, described as a hero, a security guard, a lobby woman, a fourth individual fatally shot on the 33rd floor. At least one person remains critically injured. Islam, a Bangladeshi immigrant and father of two expecting a third child, has drawn particular attention amid calls for honoring his service. Rampage and Endgame. After leaving the lobby, Tamura ascended to the 33rd floor, where he carried out further attacks before ending his own life with a self-inflicted gunshot to the head. Suspect profile: law enforcement. Sources disclosed Tamura's history of mental illness. He reportedly traveled from Las Vegas, held a concealed firearm permit, and had previous employment as a casino security guard. Investigators recovered a vehicle registered to him with rifle accessories inside. Emergency response, police, fire units, the FBI, and counter-terrorism teams swarmed the area. New York City officials established a Level 3 mobilization, launching investigations while urging public advisories for residents and commuters to avoid the block transit disruptions. And traffic delays ensued throughout Midtown Manhattan. Thank you for watching, but for now it's goodbye.